chicken noodle soup tonight. It's actually made out of leftover turkey stock from the Thanksgiving dinner. Then we cooked some chicken breasts and put it in there, and some potatoes and shit. Too hot. And we got garlic toast too. I love garlic toast. As you can tell, look at my extra chin. I eat too much garlic toast. Dip it in there a little bit. Just a little bit. So any day. How was you? Oh my gosh, I'm getting my words mixed up already. Anywho, how was your day today? Was it cool? Did you do anything fun and exciting? I took the day off, which was kind of nice because we're always so busy, but I still got a bunch of shit to catch up with now, but still a really fun day. Me and my really good friend Amanda went into like a little trip into Langford, and we just did some shopping and hung out and stuff, and we went to A&W for lunch. It was dope. I got some of my, I know it's not Halloween yet, but that was kind of sacrilegious, but I got some of my Christmas shopping done today. Some of the more important gifts and stuff. I'm still gonna have to go out and do a couple more rounds and see what the fuck, and find some other cool shit for other family members and all that type of stuff, but I really like Pepsi lately. I was binge drinking coffee for a while, and then it was Coca-Cola, and now it's fucking Pepsi. I usually do the diet stuff, but I stopped at the gas station on the way home, and I had to fucking get some like sugar kind, because it tastes a little bit better, but it's not the best for you. Just working on me getting some diabetes. So I like the logo. It's kind of like yin and yang, but instead of black and white, it's like blue and red. And there's like the stripe of the middle, kind of down the center, maybe like the middle path, the enlightened or something. I don't know. And then the other thing, it's like backwards. It's like instead of Pepsi, if you turn it upside down, it's like is dead, right? So it's like the balance is dead. I don't know. It's trippy. Have yourself a Pepsi. So I don't know. I never got a Nintendo Switch. I was actually like so disappointed about Wii U sucking as bad as it fucking did. Like, I mean, they released some really good games for it, but they like promised all this other bullshit and how it was gonna have all this fucking cool shit on it, and then it got outdated so fast, and they didn't properly promote it and stuff. And so I remember, like, by the time Switch came out, like, I was so fucking butthurt about it that I was like, fuck it, you know? I was like, I'm not getting a fucking Switch. I'm not even gonna buy Nintendo products anymore because of how fucking upset I was about putting money into fucking the Wii U and then buying like the few fucking cool games that came out for like the first 3 years, and then there was like no fucking releases for it for like the longest time until like the fucking Zelda game, which came out with the fucking Switch, and then that shit, it was like, you get the fucking superior version with the Switch, and you get the fucking not as good one with the fucking Wii U. So I was like, fuck that shit. So I play PlayStation now. Plus they have Dark Souls for PlayStation. Like all 3 of them. And there's Bloodborne and there's that other one. Fuck, I don't know. I can't remember the name of it. I've never played it, but I heard it's really good. It's called like I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm not even gonna try and say. I know it ends with die twice, and then they got another game like by the same director called Elden Ring that's supposed to be coming out, and that looks really cool too. But the only problem is like, I love those kinds of fucking really hardcore, like really nutty RPGs, but like the only time I really have to play them is like through the winter and stuff. So I might check out that like Ninja Samurai version that came out like 2 years ago, because I heard it's like really good. Like I think you get like your arm chopped off in the beginning, and you try to seek vengeance, and it's got like they've even taken like martial arts mechanics in it and made it even that much more crazy and in depth, and you get grappling hooks now and all this type of shit. And Bloodborne was already starting to lean in that direction with the like super fast paced like parry riposte, like jumping back and forth. And you also had in your left hand you get firearms, so you could get like little flintlock pistols and blunderbusses and stuff like that, while at the same time you're using like weird sorts of like medical saws and cane swords and sabers and shit in your right hand for like, you know, war hammers and stuff. For the, I mean, if you don't know the plot of the game, it's essentially like this church in Eastern Europe uncovers like a Cthulhian monster beneath like the ocean or something, and they start like harvesting its blood, but it creates like a you know, like a blood pathogen type of transmitted disease that starts turning people into essentially like werewolves, but it's not technically werewolves. It's like bringing them back into their primordial state, and then like from there they transform into these just obscure things if the disease is allowed to fester and manifest for a long enough time within the host or whatever, right? So pretty interesting game, and it's really hard. Like it's like constant backstepping and dodging and stuff. You have to be like and it has really in-depth RPG mechanics, so you're like constantly like investing points into certain attributes, like depending on what type of style character you want to build and stuff. But it's also very combat based, so yeah, really cool. Highly recommend it for anyone that wants to play like a challenging but like really fun and exciting, fast-paced role-playing style game. Oh, so I'm going so hardcore about Bloodborne tonight, but the art style of it is fucking awesome. It is like if you took like the like image and art style of like the CDs from like Cradle of Filth, especially like the stuff from like, you know, maybe like 95 to 2005, where it was like that high like gothic vampire spooky fucking Transylvanian fucking, but like 1800, like, you know, like taking place in like the 17 or 1800s, but like it, you know, being an Eastern European kind of city, it has all the old medieval shit from then, but then it's like the spooky pumpkins and ghosts and all that shit. Like it's very like, yeah, if you like werewolves and vampires and just really spooky shit, but want like an RPG type of game like that, and you're a really big Cradle of Filth fan, and you like martial arts, then like you'll like this game because it provides like pretty much all that shit, and really intense gothic fucking soundtrack with, you know, violin screeching and opera singing shit, and just pretty much makes you think like blood squirting out of the wrists and stuff. Like it's very much like it's about like blood. Like the theme of it is like essentially like blood pathogens and spreading like practically like you know, like I guess like sexually transmitted diseases or something like that. Like it is a really weird game. Like fucking check it out. Like I almost want to say it's kind of like Underworld though too, a little bit, like that series of stuff. Like it has a heavy feel of that or something. Or yeah, or Bam Strokes Dracula a little bit. Kind of has that feel to it. And that one with like Keanu Reeves and oh my god, why am I he was like the bad guy in Fifth Element. He also played Commissioner Gordon in the Dark Knight series. He plays Dracula in it. It's like, and the guy who played Hannibal, he's in it too. That movie, it's kind of like really got that feel, like with the kind of, yeah, like it's almost like they kind of took like an Eastern European kind of like Polish or Russian town, and then they mixed it with like Victorian, like 1800s London, fucking Jack the Ripper, fucking Bram Stoker's Dracula. Like, sorry I'm going off so hard about it, but if you haven't played that game, you are missing out so bad. It is like the essential fucking gothic vampire Cradle of Filth RPG. Oh, and in case you didn't know that about me, I'm a huge Cradle of Filth fan. I have pretty much almost all their CDs, except for, I don't know, I thought like around like 2012 or 13 or something like that, they started to kind of fall off, so I stopped buying their albums around that time, but like everything prior to that, I have like fucking every single album. Except for Principles of Evil Made Flesh, I had that album, but it got fucking stolen from me one time when I was in Victoria. This is like, you know, not pre-iPod era, but like, you know, I had an iPod and I lost it because I was a fucking idiot. So then I had like my big book of CDs with me, and then I got drunk one night with some friends, and then I ended up meeting up with these sketchy fucking gutter punk street fucking people and, you know, fucking scumbags or whatever, and they fucking, I got too drunk, it's my fault, but, and took advantage of me and beat me up and fucking jacked all my shit or whatever, you know, is what it is. That's always a good reminder not to, don't be stupid when you're consuming alcohol, because if you know, drink too much and you're like not on top of your game and you can't defend yourself or anything, then people can fucking easily take advantage of you and hurt you and take your shit. This is good. Good. Part of my manners here, but I'm getting really close to the end. Fuck it. Thank you. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.